All right, let's Okay, my scene tree went away. I was about to freak out. Let's go. And what? How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Oh man, I had a lot of stuff on the side. Let me clear that off. How you nerds doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going, various nerds? Let me say hello to everybody. How you doing, Matthew? Congratulations on your first. Hello, Moss. Hello, Chieftain. Hello, Scrotus. Hello, Nobody. Hello, Horror Loving. Hello, Ars. Hello, Black Roses. How you doing, Logie? Welcome, 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 everybody. Oh, so today, he's been like mostly done. How you doing, Jay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? This is my Praetor for Trench Crusade. I might actually like go back to my slightly zoom out. There we go. Like he's going to be one of the leader units for my court army. And I actually got to play Trench Crusade again today. Yay, that was pretty fun. He's a Kitbashed. The original one is the Traveler from Bestiarum. I cut off his head. The little dudes are Bestiarum. This is from Battle Yak minis, like the scythe head, and the plates are from the Trench Crusade, like Heretic Kitbashed kit. So, how's how you doing, Bitterville? Oh man, we're going mimic mode very early today. Let's go. Oh yeah, there's like a whole. Hold on, let me see if I can find the whole STL. Like, there's a whole library of stuff of those. Like, I skilled it up a bit. I skilled mine up a bit and like did a little bit of extra stuff. Yeah, let me see if I can get you the link to that because they are very spicy. They're really good for. It's from a set of like evil clowns, which is really funny. But like they actually look really good as weapons. So yeah, let me come and link. And then yeah, Matthew's got the other one as well. Oh you just beat me to it straight up. There we go. I'll link that. I'll link that to the YouTube side. How you doing, Steve? How you doing? Yeah, it do be lad painting day. It do be lad painting day. Yeah, I gotta play some Turnip. It's been a while. I gotta play some Trench Crusade. I got me some of the new war paint, blood effects. I got True Blood and I got Dry Blood, which I'm gonna fuck around with today a little bit. Sippy Alpha rolls. Oh yeah, let's go. That would be fun to play. That'd be legit. I was trying to think of what to do after Tokimeki Memorial, and I had to do a little bit of ROM wizardry, but I think I was able to get it going. So on next Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Police Knots, a very 90s adventure game by good old Kojimbo's himself, and which I'm pretty excited about. Like the main character at one point is like down on his luck detective guy, and he goes, "Only one wife," and I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, this is gonna be good." I enjoy it. Police Knots. So I've heard the name Police Knots for years, and I didn't really understand what that was about, and it's because legitimately, it's police astronauts. That thought never crossed my mind. How you doing, Blanc? How you doing? I've not made sprue goo. I've heard good things about it. I already just use Mr. Dissolve Putty. Like Mr. Dissolve Putty is like a pre-made stuff that I've sworn by for years. So I've been just doing that. I've been doing that with chicken wide, don't they? Yeah, this stuff is like a lot thinner for the Blood God, which is kind of nice because that stuff has always been pretty thick. How you doing, Albert? How you doing? Welcome. Oh yeah, Spiritu is pretty legit. I've seen people use it. I just have not had it's like one of those things that I did not have the urge to make my own batch. I have the materials too. Like I got some extra sprues kicking around and whatnot. There we go. It works on ABS plastic stuff. I gotcha. That's also true. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of I'm using ABS type resin stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, just ABS plastic stuff. Yeah. So I haven't used that. Good old Mr. Dissolve Putty has been like my go-to for a while. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's technically though, if you need bulk, sprue goo totally makes sense. I don't. Oh god, a lot of it came out. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna basically plaster my dude's base with this. So I got these new blood paints, which is what I'm trying out right this red hot second, and then afterwards I'll probably go back. I need to go back to some of the other stuff. So I just want to see. This is the dried blood. It's gonna be gonna dry a bit darker. Not that the base was bad necessarily. I just figured this is gonna be the easiest spot to test out at. Oh yeah, I mean, there's people 3D print texture rollers, like, and then I think you can just buy some. Yeah. I don't know if I'd use directly like a Play-Doh one. I don't know if they have any cool textures for like the Play-Doh stuff, but like the idea of using texture rollers on material for basing and terrain stuff is pretty common at this point. Plastic, yeah. Oh, my beast finally is mostly done printing. The tail is currently sitting in my printer right now that I've done nothing with at the moment. My plan probably after stream is to get that bad boy out and do a little bit. That should be pretty fun. That should be pretty legit. Oh, this is gonna open my feral. These are old bro. It's whatevs. But yeah. What else have I? But yeah, so I got police knots going, and yeah, the big tail. If a big tail enjoyer dueling pops in, they'll be very excited for big tail. I mean, to be fair, who isn't excited for big tail in general? Anyway, I'm gonna put this. This is like pretty good with the scabbing, but like, oh yeah, this has got like this the consistency of this. Especially if this dries like more like dried blood. Yeah, because I want the idea that this guy's face is like just like a fucking festering wound thing. Gonna make sure spread it around a decent amount. But yeah, it was pretty. I got to play trench programs for the first time, and I didn't like. Unfortunately, I put way too much faith in my dorks because I'm doing the one gig that gives you the shrine anchorite with like a bunch of cool weaponry, and like that was pretty legit. The cool weaponry on the shrine anchorite was pretty legit. The problem is between him, my castigator, and my war prophet, I did not have a lot of money for dorks, so all my dorks were kind of really bad, and because they were really bad, they just got fucking shreked. My friend was playing Black Grail actually, which is fun because I've been playing New Antioch 8 billion days in a row, and I'm like. I will play Trench Crusade against New Antioch until the end of time, and I will still have fun. But like, it's fun to fight other factions in war games sometimes. You know how it is. At the rest of the files. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. Let me mute this a little bit. I can't hold the tide off of bullshit, but so it will be coming at some point. Let's see. Get a little dot. Oh god. Oh why is this so runny? Oh, that just immediately mixed in. It's fine. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Even though this guy is going to be my probably my main Praetor, I do want to print the official one day. It does look really nice. The official one is a very pretty model. Yeah, I might put also a little bit of gloss medium on this bad boy and make him like a really shiny eye. Okay, that's pretty legit. I think I'm almost making it worse. I don't want to fuck with. Oh, so how you doing, Lotto? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I'm making it worse. I'll let that dry a bit, and then maybe I'll do. Oh yeah, if I put a little bit of buff on there, it should be fine. That random is. Oh yeah, the funny thing is, I was looking through STLs, and I found that model of Randon just as a DM, just on accident. I was just like, hey, I recognize that guy. I recognize that lad. So yeah, and like apparently they're free, so I got the STL for that. I don't know when I'll fucking print out Randon, but like who knows? I might one of these days. Nice and thin. I got so many. I also found like, speaking about just random STLs that like so I'm not really Sanrio girly, but I did find an STL for fucking Pom Pom Pudding, which is like the little dog with like the little shit thing on his head. I don't exactly know the deep lore about why it's got like a little like shit looking thing on its head, but I was like, that might be fun to goof off with and just like give him a rifle and just put him in Trench Crusade. Pom Pom Pudding learned the true horrors of war. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty rad. Yeah, it's fun seeing that overlap between like sculptors and like many people. Such a very specific overlap that I'm just fucking here for it. Might be like one of those areas that like the more I fiddle with it, the worse it's gonna look. So I might just keep it at like an okay consistency. Go back and hit it. And a minor amount of gloss varnish. You want the code? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Still got a bunch of. Oh, I do. Yeah, I could take my whiter brush. Where's the fucker at? Yeah, that was. I did notice that. I was just like looking through. I was like, oh, let's see what they got, and it was a lot of Venus. Which I mean, you know, there's a lot of spicy models out there with just like full on bonks on display. So like, yeah, if someone wants Venus, like good job for them. They are reaching. They're taking a market. They're taking a market. They need, I guess. It also did commission for Trench Crusade. Well, do you know what model they did? I believe you. I just don't. I'm just curious which one they, because like that was kind of thing is like a lot of Trench Crusade like official models were done by like quite a big team, so it's hard to tell. Like I don't know what came from who. It'd be cool to know. So yeah, I know there's like a couple of people that I was already following. Like Saint Decent did the Heretic Legion multi-part kit, which is like probably one of the reasons it's baller. She does great work. Between that and like Wilf Divergent Realms, he goes by both, so like I think people just kind of combine his names into one. It's him, John Wilf Divergent Realms. Where he did what's it called? I think he did the heavy armor, like the mechanized heavy armor, stuff like that. Which oh, speaking of which too, here, I'll show you. It's oh god, so I just gotta get to the bottom of this. I'll probably have to repaint the rim a little bit black. Oh, let that dry a wee. I'm digging this texture. There we go. But yeah. So I'm currently working on my Shrine Anchorite. So I'm finally getting me a big heavy thing with a gun. The base, I'm enjoying the base. The base needs a lot more work. I'm enjoying the fact that the base is like big. Like I can add some stuff to it. I want to add some like little rocks and some like little texture paints. And then yeah, man, I forgot how bad Privateer Press plastics were. I was like, this guy still needs like a little bit more work. I was like, I'll do a funny little kit bash. It'll be great. I'll just cut off the main house stuff. I'll add more like Christian elements. I was like, this will be cool. It's all mold lines. It's the worst rubbery, shittiest mold lines that I totally forgot because I never got a plastic jack from them before. Oh shit, we got a ad break. God damn it. It uses an opportunity. A little stretch. Don't get a maneuver. I also got like today's big thing is I just need to get his skin, and then also I want to do a. I'll tell you do it. Oh, hold on. See, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're back from Agile. How you doing, Postal Patriot? Welcome. Yeah, I was mostly in the metal era. I got like some plastics from like the Legion starter box, which I mean I barely. So that had 3 or 4 shredders, which I already had all the metal shredders. The Seraph plastic wasn't too bad, and then Kayla, I think her name was Kayla. She wasn't too bad. So, like I said, I was just showing off my future Shrine Anchorite that still needs a little bit of work. Yeah. Like, I don't miss metal. I don't miss working with Privateer Press metals. I really, really don't. But, how you doing? Yeah, I got the big tail out today. Like, yeah, I don't miss that era a lot. But, their plastic quality was pretty shit. Because, like, because, like I said, I used to run Legion, so, like, all my stuff would, like, if they fell over, they would explode. And I did not like that. I did not like having the fear of God anytime I handled my models. How you doing, Skull Bros? Yes, this is a new Forge World. Nah, this is a kit bash for Trench Crusade that I put together. He's mostly done. Like, I'm testing. Oh, I do like that dude dried blood. That's nice. It combined with some of the textures that were already there, made them like really, really fucked up. Yeah. So like my poor Angelus. goddamn, I had to put so many fucking pins in there. And like, that was during an era where so I don't use this anymore because it's overkill and it dries real crusty. I had to use fucking Gorilla Glue back in ye old days, and I don't miss that even the slightest. Bit of extra highlighty bits. I already did like an enamel wash on this guy, so I'm trying to like mostly clean up some bits and then maybe bring back a little bit of highlight to some raised skin areas just to make it look a little extra gross. For that, I'm just using basically just raw succubus skin. It's not bad, and like Gorilla Glue I think has some like regular glues now, or like they did. I had to use like the fucking like the stuff that dried like yellow. I needed that level of strength. 3D press. Hey, let's go. It's a very fun game. It's a very, very fun game that I play it on the regulars and I enjoy it. So if you ever get the chance, and I do like it. I was one of those people. I discovered oils. Yeah, basically nearly epoxy. Yeah, like I discovered oils. I enjoyed oils. And then the problem is oils take too long to dry, so they're not really conducive to streams. And I found enamels because they are, and that was pretty nice. Oh yeah, somebody did put fucking Gorilla Glue in their hair, didn't they? I forgot about that. How you doing, Goody? Yeah, look at this fat fuck. I love him. I wanted a Praetor that I could run for both lust and gluttony, and I feel like this guy kind of, yeah, I feel like he matches both pretty well. Bit on there. Well, how you doing? Yeah, oils are cool. Oils are nice because you can make it in bulk. So oils are good for terrain because you're probably going to want to varnish terrain anyway. So you can get like a little bit of extra pizzazz for that. How you doing, Putty? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I understand with the tire thing, but $60 would be good. But yes, it's also kind of weird. Depending on that's just because he's a fat boy. Come on, like. I like Nurgle a lot. It feels weird when people are like, oh, clearly this is a Nurgle ripoff. Like, Nurgle does not own fat dudes and disease. Like, it's very funny because Games Workshop stole the name Nurgle. Like, Nurgle is a fucking, like, historical, like, deity name. It's usually spelled Nergal. Like, but out of all the things that G-Dubs has ripped off, Nurgle is honestly one of the most blatant, straight up. It's very funny. It's very, very, very funny. Yeah, it's owned by Anime. It's owned by... God. I don't know a good example. I just thought of the horrible Goosh Goosh for a while, and I did not want to remember that scene. It's her own beauty product. Oh, is she alive still? I don't know. Whenever I hear about weird shit like that, I just assume that like the person like is dead. Like she like put Gorilla Glue in her hair and just fucking expired. I would not be super surprised, I guess. Yeah, I think it's because the Blanche set's supposed to be for like you know, it's for like not newer people necessarily, but like, you know, if you wanted to get like a start for like that Blanchitsu style or just try to do like a Zorn palette. Also, I don't think Army Painter has an enamel line, to be fair though. I don't think they have an enamel line, or else probably they would. That might be nice though. Oh, Tyranids are like have so many like influence and stuff, but yeah, they like there's a lot of people that collect all the things that Warhammer's ripped off over the years, and like I don't mind that Warhammer's ripped off shit, like more power to them. It's when people are like, oh, that thing, it's ripped off of 40K. I'm like, my guy, my dude, my brosif, you need to understand, buddy, old pal, my buddy in Erebus. Everything's ripped off. People have found like the context of like heavy usage of the word space marine from like the fucking 60s. Like it's very common. It's very, very common. So like, yeah, so like the idea that a bunch of British nerds put together like all their favorite things. Like I love combining my favorite things. That's why, oh, goddamn, my camera. It's been a while since this. It's a little hot? Oh, it's actually like relatively warm in here. Like, cut off my heater. Oh no, it's not that warm in here, but whatever. I don't want anything to overheat. I'll just turn that off and that should make that cold. Nurgle's the Garfield annoying friend, exactly. Yeah, Pokemon took a lot of stuff too. How's going live? Yippee! Thanks. I do wonder if that's like sometimes like when like maybe about like 20 minutes after stream, I suddenly get like a huge surge, and I think it's just because Twitch alerts are just kind of jank. How you doing, Hellcat? Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to like go in and just add just like a little, just bring like a couple little highlights. I still basically want to use this like same flesh color, but because it's got like a little bit of an enamel tinge already, I can kind of like add a little bit of a. Gonna add a little bit of color raising. And also there's like a couple spots where like here, oh yeah, so like where it's like this little area just got like a little dirt smear. Like just not like just from like the enamels just got like it pull up in an awkward way. So this is where I can kind of course correct on that a little bit. Yeah, Nurgle. The funny thing is I remember first seeing Nurgle from Billy and Mandy. Like I saw, because like Nurgle is a character in there a little bit. Oh, Nintendo's, dear God, Nintendo's trying. Like, Nintendo is honestly trying super hard because it does not like the fact that Power World got any success whatsoever. Yeah, he's got a lot of tentacles on him. That's why I was like, this is like a good model, like I said, to represent like the sins of like lust and gluttony. I was like, this guy's a good combo for that. You know. Follows me the same amuses me. Well, it's kind of funny too because like that part is a little like misinterpreted. A lot of Nurgle's followers are fucking miserable. Like usually the demons are fine. But yeah, no, like goddamn, the fucking like plague marines are not doing good. Sometimes they are. A lot of times they aren't. But yeah, it is a fun mix. Like great uncling ones though, objectively, are having a blast. Oh my god. They're having their best life. How you doing, Prim? Welcome. How you doing? See, I unironically, I played exactly one stream of Power World. Like, it was a very flavor of the month game, but I was interested because there's an opportunity that you could cannibalize people. So I did that, and then I was like, I got everything I needed. I probably should just, like, go back and just, like, try to play it. I know it's effectively like Ark. Like that, like Ark Survival, where it's just you just recruit like animals and you just get a big old fucking base, and then that just kind of sucks up infinite time. But I don't know how deep in the weeds I would want to go. Oh yeah, no, I love his scythe. His scythe turned out great. It's a very defining feature of the lad. I'm very here for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah, to be fair, a lot of companies are ran by old people because you know it's just that kind of that like infinite like seniority thing. Where it's like. I feel like if I worked at the guild for like, you know, a long time, I would like to imagine eventually I would be in like a top position. I don't think so. I don't think what I do at the guild has much room for I about said leveling up, goddamn, for promotion really. Even though I do like a really critical thing for them. But like a lot of times it's like, well, I've worked in this company for like a bajillion years, or just like, or companies in general. I've been around for a while. I know what to do because I've been around for a while, and we're just gonna do it like that. Like G-Dubs is like that too. A lot of places are really. It's tragic, but it's just kind of the nature of the beast for a lot of stuff. Today's stream is basically just me going to be layering this one color over this guy till I get like smoother blends, and I'm kind of okay with it. This guy is going to be a very good practice model for trying to get like this like a very nice looking skin. Like I might try to add another highlight layer on top of this, but probably not. Like the more I work on him, the more he's just like getting like nice and done, and I'm here for it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it is funny because like there was in Lords of Silence, just seeing like the guy who's like leading the warband. I cannot remember his name off the top of my head. It's just like so in the shit. Where like the newer guys like, why aren't you guys like fucking like panicking and shit? He's like, don't worry, buddy, you're new. And like not even like you're new as in like you'll learn as in like, oh, you've not let things break you down nearly enough yet. Oh, hey, let's get you in there. Be hip and cool. Oh, 100%. Oh, they're 100% people do because fellow millennials are some of the most aggravating people on this planet. But you know what's not aggravating? My wonderful snake Nanners. Yay! She's very good. She didn't eat a rat. Nanners. I had weather issues for a while where I couldn't give her her rat, and I was like, all right, finally, I got to give her her rat. Let's see, black roses. Add on here. I just need to. Got so many names. This will be resetting probably midway through March, so expect one to go off. Expect a big reset coming. This Iron Vague Jekyll command. Oh, I'm in the wrong category. That's why I don't see you. That's why I don't fucking see you. That explains a lot. There we go. Chill, let me get you in the correct spots. And a lot of, hold on, you've been around a lot. So I don't have the ability to do this for people on YouTube necessarily, so I'm just going to manually do it. A lot of you've been around for a while. I recognize you. So I'm going to add, a lot of you will be a member of the, apparently shit's getting cut off. Yeah, I can tell I need to update the Nanners fan club whenever we get, there we go. So Lotto, welcome to the freshman rank of the official Nanners fan club. Black Roses, welcome to the junior rank. And then oh, there we go. And then Moss with that. You have activated the switch. So now I just got to hit the magical little update button. There we go. And yay, you are now president. Yippee! Let's go. But yeah, she's doing good. She's just being stubborn for eating. That happens. That happens. I love Snake, but you know, they are very silly creatures. You finally did it. Until the day that like Shadow just drops the fucking nuke. Wait a minute, God. I don't even know who Cryax is, but how you doing? Welcome. Islam. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Yeah, she's like a goofy little snake, but like you know, it happened. Like this might be one of those weird things where I tried to feed Nanners for like probably the better portion of like maybe like the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'll just buy her a rat. I'll be like, are you gonna eat the rat now, Nanners? And then she might not do that. I'm probably good. I'm gonna look it up. I imagine it's probably just some like celebrity or something like that. But how you doing, man of God? Welcome. Unfortunately, I am not painting. I am painting one of the hell units. I did paint some trench pilgrims recently, and I will be doing more trench pilgrims next week because I like having some of the variety. I like having some unit variety, especially because like we still got to get the campaign going. Oh yeah, I tried to do. I did the thing where like there's a like a method of like defacing stuff, or like you would take like a pagan like statue and you'd cut the face off and you put a cross in it. So I try to do that with like the inverted. There's like an inverted cross in there. It mostly just looks like lumpy meat, which you know that's kind of the goal really. So like that's not the worst thing. Why is this part super shiny? I don't know why this guy's like bottom part of his like leg is just weirdly wet. I mean, it kind of works. I probably should do a little. So it's tricky because some of the enamels I use actively like add shine as a feature. So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. oh, you're just goofing off. Well, hey, well, have yourself a good night. You tried, and that's what matters, I guess. Well, have yourself a good night. So yeah, I don't know, varnishing might not be bad, and then I could probably just go back with a little bit of like extra acrylic gloss medium and just hit it up with that. That might not be a bad option actually. That might not be a bad option. I don't know. I'm worried about. I do have some satin medium stuff. I've used weathering powders a little bit. I have used weathering powders. I got like a gray and a couple of other colors. I used to use them a lot more. And then I always have a hard time between, what's it called? I have a hard time between trying to get them to stay and then like, I know like when you seal them with I've been seeing people seal them with isopropyl alcohol, and that's kind of works, but it definitely like really tones it down, which I think is intentional. So I think you got to go back a couple layers. But like today at the shop. So I didn't have a shrine anchorite ready to go. So I actually, and another instance of model that Hal painted ages ago that was not expecting. That was not expect. I haven't had any issues with that with the isopropyl. I've only mostly used it on like feet though. Like I'll put like weathering powder on the base and then I'll put it like up to like the feet just to kind of make it look like it's like really dusty and stuff like that. What's it called? But I mean that doesn't seem bad, but it does really tone it down. So I would like to get back into it though, because I pulled out one of my old Redemptor Dreadnoughts. Back when I thought I was going to do a Death Guard Horus Heresy army and that didn't pan out, I got a Redemptor Dreadnought. That was just ready to go. I was like, well, this is on a 60mm base. It has a big crusher and it's got a cannon. Functionally, this is very similar to what I want for out of a out of a Shrine Anchorite. So I ran it today, and usually I think for the most part, most models I usually paint are to some degree a pretty, like, if not for quality, at least for speed. Like, I actually get models done at a pretty steady pace now. I'm like knocking out models that I enjoy looking at on the tabletop, probably like roughly once a week at this point. Yeah, so for the weapon though, I do use AK Interactive Rust, and I usually put it on before I prime, because I'm not like, sometimes the rust color is kind of like a very bleh brown. It's not super exciting, but I do like the fact that I can get an entire jar of that instead of fucking, like, I used to use Nurgle's Corruption like everyone else, and god, that stuff doesn't last, like, you know, it takes fucking, it dries in the pot so quick, but like I just got an entire fucking thing. Yeah, I know, right? Turns out practice makes perfect. Big if true, right? Oh, so yeah, this guy's going to be Lust and Gluttony. Like I said, I want them all that does both. Get you a Praetor that does both. I'll probably do some other Praetors too. I would like to eventually have a Praetor for every sin. I have a really cool idea for an Envy one with a like this horrible serpent guy standing on top of a pile of weapons. See, I have some of the Vallejo powders. I haven't really looked into Tamiya ones too much. I haven't really looked into the Tamiya ones too much. I should though. Get a little bit. Oh, we still got a decent chunk of my palette. But what I was trying to actually say before I got lost in my own sauce. Sometimes I'll use a technique that I just don't use very much. Like I had an oil period, and like the oil models still look pretty good. I think overall enamel Hal gives better results than oil Hal ever did. But yeah, apparently on that fucking Dread, I just used a lot of like weathering powder on the base, and it looked pretty good. It looked pretty legit. Yeah, I think the Vallejo ones weren't too bad, but I imagine the Tamiya ones are also like pretty. Like, that's just so fun when you get outside of G-Dub's paints. Like I'll still paint G-Dub's models. Like God forbid though, I will never go back to their paints, except for Warplock Bronze, my beloved. I love Warplock Bronze so much. It's the only color from that godforsaken company that I will still like actively use. A little streakier than I would like. I like this this guy's got like a lot of like bit there. How you doing, Belny? Welcome, man. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Oh, the artillery witches are really good. Yeah, I have a couple of the model airs. I've been trying out more and more of the Army Painter paints as of late. So like, but between I use Army Painter, Vallejo, Tooth and Coat sometimes. If Tooth and Coats eventually comes out with a replacement for Warplock Bronze, I'm gonna be the happiest boy ever. It's gonna be fucking fantastic. I don't want to really get rid of a lot of this too much. Folds. I might even go back a little bit and like add a little bit. Like I can mix like this, like 50-50 this with another color. I think this is blending pretty well. Yeah, I need to do more airbrushing. I like airbrushing, but for some reason for me, it's always like a big ordeal to get everything set up. Like it's actually really not that much, but like I always find it's just like, oh, I gotta make sure it doesn't like dry up. I gotta get all the stuff set up. I'm like, bleh. Yeah, is it up to 3? Last I checked that they were doing a range 2. I imagine eventually they'll do the whole range. Yeah, it really is. It's like it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Like it's not the worst activity I've had to do. But like, you know, I also made some of that like needle juice, which is like paint retarder, maybe like 10%. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Like flow improver, paint retarder, and there's like one other ingredient. Oh, flow paint thinner, flow improver. I think it's like 70% paint thinner. I don't know. There's a recipe somewhere that I have. Oh, I haven't gotten to the point of getting myself stabbed with needles. That sounds fucking rough. I've not experienced that level of agony yet, but it's probably only a matter of time. Big side lumpets on wave 3. Ooh, yo, let's go. Okay, so if they have Warplock Bronze replacement comes in wave 3, I'm gonna be the happiest boy. It's gonna be great. I already take mine and I bundle it in different bottles, so like this is just gonna be all upside baby. Let's go. Let's go. This looks like this is legit. How's are you doing, Gusto? Welcome. I haven't tried the Proacro primers. I usually just order individual paints from them, but I imagine their primers are like, I've had no issues with Proacro. The most I could say is that sometimes their metals like dry kind of quick, even on like a wet palette. But like otherwise, the quality's been like pretty solid. I've had no issues with them whatsoever. Fire Opal. Ooh, okay. I will. Well, I don't think my shop ever got wave 2 though, which is the problem. I actually don't think my shop ever got wave 2. So I guess I just wait. I guess I just wait and hope eventually they come in. Oh yeah, I'm still using a cheapo. I'm using what's it called? A gallery? It's I started with the Badger Patriot. I still like that for like sometimes for like big batch painting. But the gallery one was like reasonably priced and also seemed to be pretty solid. I would like to probably one day invest in like a really bitchin' airbrush. Yes, this guy's butt cheek is all kinds of discolored, but like not in a great way. How you doing, Gorion? Welcome. Gaze upon his ass. Nice. I got a perfect snap with that too. Holy shit. Excellent. Let me get the music going. Yeah, I think I could probably do more detail, but I would need it's more of a skill issue. It's my painting experience is all like very like mixed. Almost dropped them too. I can leave a little bit of his like grundle area a little fucked up. I feel like if this guy's grundle is entirely like sane, it shouldn't be good. Ivan Phase. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. So I probably do want to get me like a Iwata or a Steinbeck or something nice one of these days, just like as a treat. Right now it's not too bad. I mostly use it for like this guy had his original skin tone painted with it. Like I'm very much a big fan of like using it for like doing a starter base coat and then just kind of like painting the rest with the brush. So like, but yeah, I do. It's between that and doing like object source. I do really like doing object source lighting with an airbrush. I like doing the thing where I like paint white and then I airbrush a little bit of white ink over that, and then on top of that, I will go and airbrush a very specific bright color. Like I've done that for my Skaven a couple of times, and it makes a real spicy glow. I'm a big fan of that spicy glow. That's just like. Oh, there we go. Getting to move over it a little bit. Back is looking goodish. Leg is looking fine. Grundling. Probably do a little bit more on some of the tentacles could like both have like a little bit of like they got some like a little bit of this like gunk in them that could use a little bit more work, but I actually kind of look fine. I don't really have a huge issue with the way the tentacles turned out. I basically used more and more layers of enamel. What's it called? It's called the Carrying Crimson from the Villainy Ink. Goddamn! I just used a couple layers on the tips, and it looked pretty legit. Like I could like maybe get like the very raised areas, the succuba skin mix. I don't know if it's gonna be that big of a deal or not though. The boy. Yeah. So quick. Oh yeah, I don't think I got this guy's boob. Like if there was like a little bit where like some of the blood effect kind of got into here, but I kind of like it, so I'm not gonna like really tweak that too much. I think his other boob ever got. The more I work on his like horrible fat tits, like the more revolting they look, and I'm like, it's one of those things. Like usually it's weird because like people are like, "How your models look disgusting, great job." And I'm like, "Thank you." And I usually I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." Like this guy's like, "Oh man," I don't know. His big naturals are like making me reconsider my choices. Get you someone whose big naturals make you reconsider your choices. I got a decent amount of detail. Like I could do like add like a little bit of like not like a full coat, but like yeah, if I just get like a very thin layer of this and just kind of hit that up, adds a little bit of detail there. No. Well, a magnetized pimp ad. I could. We do be talking about like look, he's got very big naturals. He's got very big naturals. The thing is, I actually don't think I need to magnetize him. I'm okay. I think on base, if I say this guy is both like lust and gluttony, depending on how I want to run the like for a campaign, I would need to stick to one lane for sure. But like, if I was just going to play like, because I think some of the people at my shop are like, all right, we're going to do a campaign. We're going to have our campaign lists, but we should also probably just like have enough that like if we just wanted to do like random whatever the fuck skirmishes, we got that option, and I agree on that. I'm big on that. That's why I have so many. That's why I'm gonna have Trench Pilgrims, Dirge, and regular Grail, and then also Court, which is what this guy's from. Goddamn. There we go. All right, I made a much lighter one. Yeah, he's got the tentacles. He's got the fat. I'm imagining that this guy. I'm calling him the Marquis just because I feel like the Marquis de Sade is a good. If you want like a hideous like crime of a person to base a demon on, he's probably a good choice. Be very careful. So I mixed a little bit of a lighter skin shade into that. So I didn't want to accidentally get a little too strong. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and try to get all like the little pimples, and then from there, okay, so it's not too powerful. That's good. Yeah, I still haven't looked at the campaign rules yet, so I've only been able to play skirmishes at my shop yet. I want to do a campaign. We've also just had like a lot of people be like really busy, so I haven't gotten as many games with some of the regulars as I've had prior to the new year. Purple tentacles feel. I can see that. I can see that. I'm kind of keeping all my stuff. Like, here's the thing. Even though I'm gonna have like different Praetors, I kind of found that I really like this like fleshy skin look. It's the same look that my forgetting the name. My hunter of the left-hand path has a very similar look to it, and I really like that look. So I'm just gonna try to replicate that as much as I can on my various court models. Oh, it brings everyone to the yard, and then he eats them. That's why he's got these two siren swingers on his chest. Obviously, come on now. But yeah. But yeah, I like this. Oh god, I put this in the wrongs. I'm using my gloved hand to do a little bit of like color testing, which is like so far I'd actually have it like. Sometimes when I'm doing like some like color buildup stuff, I'll overhit an area. So far I haven't quite done that this time, which makes me happy. Which means some of my brush control and like color mixing is getting a little better, which is nice. How you doing, Toto? How you doing? Welcome. I'm working on this boy, this big lad. Turning out pretty good. Yeah, I kind of just put some armor on him. I need to put some more blood around there too. Okay, that's actually a good idea. I need to hit that with some more like obvious blood. He's supposed to be wearing armor because he's just got armor in the game as reinforced armor. But it's like, well, I mean, yeah, sure, his armor should be reinforced, but also like I don't want to cover up his gross nudity. So there we go. Yeah, I realized that thing that terrain issue, Lotta. Like I have a bunch of terrain stuff built. I have a bunch of like trenches and stuff. I want to do more because like the rules mention like 8x8 trenches, which I don't got. I have 6x6, and I have like a big 1 foot size trench that's just like really handy to just like generically have. Yeah, he's got a good ratio for that 100. I am working on a dragon though. My dragon will be a turnip 28 the beast, which hold on, let's see, hold on. Oh, I'm zoomed out already. I'm gonna leave my body real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna astral project over here. I'm gonna go limp. Hold on. I guess, oh god. Hail is still on my printer. The model was not made for small, like regular size resin printers. Oh, he just stuck them on there. How you doing, Spork? Welcome. How you doing? So yeah, this is the turnip beast. I put this manually in the slicer to fit, so I'm gonna need to do some like making sure it lines up perfectly. It's gonna be like something like this, and then like he's got 4 heads. One of them that looks like this. I want to try to do a bit of sculpting where I can have a head here, a head here, a head here, and a head up top. But yeah, I want this guy to be the dragon in the dragon scenario. Ooh, whoa, let's go. Put this aside. Fall into the void. All right, Spork, let's get you in the fan club. Yeah, once again, this is my wonderful snake Nanners. She's doing very, very good. She didn't eat, which made me sad, but you know what? That just means I have to feed her again this week, and then feed her again next week, and then I'll feed her until she eats fucking food. Yeah, it's a good. All the heads are very good. All the heads are good. But yeah, otherwise, she's doing pretty good. She's been chilling back in her hide, so she might be getting to do. She might be doing a shed. Yeah, that was from the recent turnip Kickstarter. Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm very excited on that one. So it's yeah. Blanking super duper hard. But yeah, Spork 1. Enjoy the senior year of the Official Nanners Fan Club. Wow. How you doing, Nitrous? Welcome. Yeah, I think what I do is like I'm going with the idea that like the ground level is dug in, and then like when you make a 8x8 little like raised trench thing, it actually like makes a little dip. It's mostly worked out. The idea of that has mostly worked out in the groups I've been playing with. Yeah, they'll probably be up at some point. I don't know when they'll officially be on there. How is it? Yeah, fucking shit. Oh, hold on. I have to go back to elf form for a chef's kiss. Mwah. But yeah, let me get a little bit more of this dark blood on, because some of the dark blood accidentally mixed with some other stuff I did. Oh, do you have a fucking wet nurse? Oh, I'm jelly as hell. Those are like super duper hard to get these days. I imagine somebody has recasted those, or like maybe even scanned them, but they've been like legitimately out of print for fucking eons, and I'm incredibly jelly. They came out when I was at my brokest in college, so they were not a dream. I do have a dragon. I guess how big is the base for the wet nurse though? She might actually be too big. Like that actually might be a problem if you want to use it for Trench Crusade. Still, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Based wet. For context, I don't even think I can show it. Wet Nurse is a very infamous Kingdom Death model, of a beast with a bunch of tits, like a bunch of tits. How you doing, Mini Dell? Yeah, it's Ransom, but in like a real perfect way, exactly. Kind of just like he's already had like a little bit of like these are supposed to be kind of like framed in around him. A lot more on there, but yeah, it's a very good model. I have a couple of Kingdom Death models I need to do something with. I mean, besides the whole fucking monster box, I do got that. It'd actually be fun to do Kingdom Death monster trench. Actually, might be kind of rad. Yeah, I think doesn't the wet nurse have one big dick in the back, like as like a dick tentacle thing? I sound insane describing it, but like a lot of Kingdom Death model. Oh yeah, a Gorm would be really good. I don't know why I assumed the Gorm was like a standard monster, I'm so used to playing like with the big like on like people make tabletop sim versions. I just assumed that the Gorm was just like a baked in like vanilla monster. I totally forgot it wasn't. One in the back. Yeah, so I don't actually know if they do it as no, I think they do. So a lot of Kingdom Death models have a strong like sexual horror element to that. So there's like a lot of like weird genitals and whatnot. Okay. Oh, so you can't use it in the base game. There is a scenario called the Dragon, where there's a big neutral monster called the Dragon in the middle of the battlefield that will just absolutely wreck everyone. And basically the way you win is you kill its food source, which are just like random peasants that are just so far gone that like not even Christendom is like, we can't save them. These guys are fucked. So we just need to kill them so we can lure the dragon away. You could totally do that. You could totally do it. Yeah, as far as I can tell, they haven't really stopped being wild like that. Like, God bless the Kingdom Death people. Good shit for them. Gonna make sure that like this like spreads in like a reasonable way. I want these to basically look like they're never fully healing. They're just like kind of like scabbed on. This one more TLC though for sure. Sides. They made a pit up wet nurse? No, they. I guess I must have missed that too. That's how you doing, Silverax. We're talking about that's a turned up 28 models. No. We're talking about Kingdom Death models, which are like a little, like I said, a little bit on the spicy sexual horror side, stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot of like stuff that you're supposed to be like, oh my god, that's very uncomfortable to look at, but like in an artistic way that I enjoy. I enjoy that. It's not for everybody, but for goddamn is it for me. All right, there we go. But yeah, I'm working on my Praetor for Church Crusade today, and it's going pretty good. All right, so we got a bunch of blood stuff, which I want. That was good. That was good. Yeah, it's got a lot yeah, like some of the Kingdom Death monsters got a lot of like tentacles and shit. I got like a slightly lighter highlight. I don't know how much of the slightly lighter highlight I want to use on this guy. Like, can I kind of doing that with the fingers a little bit? On there, it's not too bad. Area. Oh, that's a touch. I like how sometimes I can go in and just hit it up with just like my finger, just give it like a little poke. Sun. Oh no, yeah, the Sun Eater. Oh, okay, yeah. So I forgot about the Sun Eater specifically. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the one that has like the weird dick on it somewhere. Actually, again, okay, a little bit, just like a little bit of this lighter. Some of the raised areas. Doesn't need to be for like everything, but I can use it for like. There we go. Yeah, Harold of Beelzebub's face. Oh, true. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't mind like things being like weird fucked up, but like I also understand that like I also tend to pick factions for war games. Like it's like, oh god, this thing's hideous. You're my best friend now. You're my best friend. You're my lad. I'm going to lead you into battle. Sin against nature. We're bros. If I just like go everywhere, not everywhere with this, but like this, like shoulders, get some little fold bits. Oh. I think it's still gonna have like a couple little like weird scuff elements. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. You really could, yeah. If you can find like, I also think a lot of the knights, like you get like a lot of the, like the butcher, weirdly enough, I think would be a pretty banging anointed. You could use a lot of them. How you doing, Shiny Mew? How you doing? Welcome. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the Gorm. Yeah, the anglerfish baby's the Gorm. I want the Gorm. But I still got a lot of my Kingdom Death monster stuff that I need to eventually paint for stream. So that I would like to say that would be coming soon, but I think Trench Crusade is just going to be my Trench Crusade's going to happen until my Slaanesh stuff comes in, and then that will probably take up some mental real estate as I try to do my very word bearer Slaanesh stuff. That should be fun, and then I don't know, and then the beast. The beast, when it's ready, I will also be getting some love. Get on here. More like little like weird one-off wrinkles, whatever I can get with this, like a lighter mix. Benefit this all together. I get like there. Maybe get a bit on some side little tentacle bits, just at the top though. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I'll work for you. Get some keto with. Oh, I'm jelly. That sounds fucking rad as shit. That sounds rad as shit. I don't actually know. Have they mentioned what base size the beast comes on? I don't know. I think I need to order some. I think I need to order some bases for the big boy. I want to make sure it's going to be on the right one. What happened in 2020? You absolutely should. You absolutely should do that. Yeah. I still paint G-dub stuff because like I don't hate the models a lot, and I still kind of like Warhammer as like a concept. But when it comes to actually like the war game aspect, especially like I don't play Warhammer, but I absolutely do play Trench Crusade and Turnip. Like I find them more fun as games. This is one of those things that like the more time I spend just picking out like little goofy little tentacle bits, the more that the eventual final, like just when I say this is done, it's just gonna look better. Yeah, he's supposed to look hideous, but like in a hideous in a fun way. Yippee, there we go. Twitch.tv/Halbernaut. Hideous, but in a fun way. My catchphrase. No, my catchphrase is I paint rats, and then I rarely paint rats. Stuff in no way I'm resin printing. Yeah, I mean you could get like little heater unit stuff for that, but yeah, that's understandable. I have to run a heater in my room, or else like the resin prints would get kind of wonky. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like there are alternative rule sets. Like you could use one-page rules or Xenotactics or something, but like a lot of people just paint the models because they want to paint the models, and if you just want to paint the models just to paint the models, that's totally fine. That is a valid approach to doing this. Good. I give it just like like a gentle little bit, and then that kind of got like way too much. I think it'll dry like more even. How you doing, Zen? How you doing? I'm sorry. Oh yeah. It's all good. It's all good if you got to run. So far, I've been painting this big boy. How you doing, Tech? Yeah, he's a nice man with happy feelings all the time. What do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord? My ass. Enough. Okay, sorry. I watched Kung Pao like 2 weeks ago, and it's not gonna leave my brain for at least another solid. I mean, it never leaves my brain fully, but like I eventually can revert to being a normal person in like a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, no, 10 Trench Pokemons look fucking rad. Oh, Steel Hunters. Oh, I don't know if I know Steel Hunters. Oh yeah, Mecha Break 2 is coming. I've been seeing a lot of VTubers begin to play Mecha Break. I don't think I'll be painting Mecha Break. I think after the mini painting, I think I'm just going to continue to lean into retro games because I've been enjoying myself a lot. I feel like all the older games I've been playing, I've been enjoying immensely. So like I'm gonna keep riding that high. Like goddamn, did I like Tokimeki Memorial? Tokimeki Memorial was fun as shit. I don't think Police Knots is going to be a comparable experience. I think it's going to be good. I just don't think it's going to be good in the same way that Tokimeki was. But yeah, for context, next week's Saturday game. I guess I also stopped playing games on Saturdays, but like I've been kind of enjoying it. I've been enjoying playing games on Saturdays again. It's probably going to be Police Knots, so yeah, strapping for that. It's a Hideo Kojima game. Let's go. 2v2. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wait, it's made by the fucking World of Tanks game. Oh, okay. Seen a whale. Hey, let's go. Kung Pao isn't a face. Whale! I'm falling. You're falling. It's so good. I have bad, like, I just don't remember things very well. My internal like memory is really, really poor. A tiny net. It's tiny. Like this is the one movie I can quote. I legitimately cannot really quote to like the same degree any other movie. Try my nuts to your fist style. I love it so much. I'm so glad because like that was just a movie that I discovered in a rental store, and then when I joined the greater internet, found out that people all over the world love Kung Pao to pieces. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go, finally. Finally, my people. Finally, home. Try to a little bit. Really, really, really riding that line of like how much flesh highlighting do I want to give to this guy? Just like this might be a bit much, but it will be significant. See, I can't do that. I can't read all of these because I'm going to say every quote. If I just do every quote, this will be the rest of the stream. And well, that's probably quality content in a weird way. Like, I can't. I would just become a proxy setting. I would just become a proxy Kung Pao movie viewing. There we go. Maybe I just gotta watch Kung Pao every like couple of months. Every couple of months in the Discord. That might be fun. Yeah, exactly, Lana. It's super easy to quote. Wait, you saw it opening? Oh, I've never got to see it in theaters. I'm sad that it's never gotten the like Rocky Horror Picture Show treatment where people like make a big event about seeing it in theaters. That would be fun. I don't know. I did see Rocky Horror a couple years ago, and like I think I expected more of it, but also like it was a bit like, despite being the stream that filled with fear, I did it like 2 weeks ago. I did. My credibility is intact. But it was like I'm not surprised why all the people I know who like Rocky Horror like Rocky Horror. It is a very theater kid movie. And I thought I was a theater kid, but not to that level, apparently. Yeah, I'm bleeding, making me the victor. It's so good. So good. Oh, you gotta, oh, I'm so jealous. You gotta see it in theaters twice. Oh, I'm like, that's like the one thing where it's like, maybe, like, I have no desire to do like the whole like home theater setup. I know some, like, there's a lot of people do nowadays. Especially like if you're not like throwing all your money away into becoming a VTuber or like Warhammer painting or like collecting TRPGs or like unfortunately playing Magic in the year of our Lord 2025. But I keep wanting to say 2024. It is 2025. I kind of forgot the passage of time marches forward. Do again? No, I probably will. Maybe like I want to keep it as a treat, as like, you know. Especially because like, so a lot of people I think who watched it when I showed it had not seen it, so I need to get that like critical mass where like every now and then where it's like where people are like, I don't know what Kung Pao is, and then I induct them. I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think people still ask Steve Odekirk about a sequel, and he's like, ah, and then like ah, like just that kind of thing where you just make noises because like, you know. Like you know, like he doesn't want to be a bastard and be like it's never happening. Some people would, and that would probably hurt a lot less. But like, you know, I think like I don't see a Kung Pao movie ever like a sequel ever manifesting. I'm gonna be real. Like, you should absolutely do that. Like, I assume it's like what's it called? I also don't believe they could do it again. Like I'm constantly validated every time it's like something I like gets a reboot or like a long sequel, and like, no, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. There's very, very few things in this world that are made like a decade after the original that don't suck. It's just the nature of things. Like the fact that Clone High Season 2 exists is my worst fears made manifest. Telling someone to low tier god themselves is one thing. Wishing Clone High Season 2 upon their favorite franchise, I find, is a lot more of an actual threat because it could happen. There's 3 seasons? Fuck, god damn it. Why? Whatever. I can't. If I never watch Clone High Season 2, I can't let Clone High Season 2 or 3 bother me. This might be one I need to touch up a little bit with the original shade. Also, if the shading on this guy's like a little uneven, I think it'll be fine too. I like a random. Can fix that real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, we can't say 2025 is just 2024. Like, it's February. February's almost over, mind you, but like, you know, it's still February. We got a lot of year left. And there's already been people talking about like quantum computers and whatnot. So like, who knows? Things might get a lot weirder. Things might get a lot weirder before we even know what's going on. So that's got fixed. I feel like there's like one other. All right. Inventory check on the big boy. How you looking? How you looking, big? You got some curves in a couple of spots. I can maybe get your left. W5. No, please. I don't want that. That's the kind of thing I don't want. How you doing, Bunny? How you doing? How you doing? See, I imagine we are going to get more 90s nostalgia, and I'm even kind of feeling it a little bit. I hope it's not because of AI though, because I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Kung Fu Hustle was like, I liked it. It didn't change my life like Kung Pao did, and I see people mention them together, and I get why they would, but for me it's like that you can't they can't be compared with each other. I'm sorry. Oh god, got like little fucked up little. There we go. I don't think that ever got any appropriate love on there. It really was life changing. Hey, it's all good, Postal Patriot. Have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. Yeah, I think the thing that bothers me is like, and also Postal Patriot, thank you for the follow before you go, and welcome to the workshop. Like, I would be okay with Confucius if he wasn't a very obvious, like, we're replacing Gandhi. And I know in my heart why they replaced Gandhi, because a lot of people were really upset with Gandhi existing, even though the entire point of the show was like all the world leaders were struggling to deal with their real life counterparts. That was the point. Gandhi was a little hyperactive guy, and he was trying to deal with the fact that the actual Gandhi was like, I know the actual Gandhi's got some like weird stuff recently. Like I don't know what the public opinion on Gandhi is anymore, but like at least at the time, where he was like, you know, he was like considered like kind of like a peace guy. So like regular Gandhi's like, man, need to live up with that, but I'm like, and he had that like really sad scene where he tried super hard to study and he just didn't do it. I assume, ha ha ha, oh you kidder you, oh you funny little laugh person, haha. No it didn't, no, people in India were very, very pissed at Gandhi, unfortunately, which because like I don't know, the funny thing is like, I actually did watch Clone High with a couple of Indian people. They actually really like Gandhi, because Gandhi is like the fun character. He's the class clown. He's the jokester. Everyone like he was just fun. He's just fun to see him interact and do stuff, you know. Yeah, I'm not surprised that there was back. I think he was the only character, as far as I'm aware, who really got backlash from the original season. But yeah, but the thing is, I liked him so much. And like it's hard to know that he just kind of, oh, it makes it, I mean, the thing is, they make fun of George Washington. Like one of the main characters is Abraham Lincoln in Clone High. For context, for people who don't know about Clone High, so the idea is a way back in the 1980s, secret government employees took famous guys and ladies and made amusing genetic copies. Now the clones are sexy teens now. They're gonna make it if they try. Learning, loving, something, try, Clone High. I can't remember all of it, but I can remember a decent chunk. Yeah, they had a Jesus clone. They had I think Genghis Khan was basically like special needs, because he was just a big brute. No, I think he was like special needs, man. Arc of the Motion Picture. Saw that one. But yeah. So basically, like, so like Abraham Lincoln in there is like, you know, Abraham Lincoln, like big famous leader, but like he was like shy, awkward guy in there. Gandhi was having to deal with the fact that like, yeah, I think like making fun of Jesus is kind of free real estate. And like, yeah, it's been free real estate for a while. Like, you know, you can make fun of Jesus basically at any time in like the last 20 years. And like, who's really good? I mean, objectively, who's like, you know, you're going to get some blowback from like Christian groups, but like, what are they really going to do? Maybe now that might change. I don't know. I'm not saying that they should. I'm just saying that like, you could get away with poking, like Like Dogma aired in theaters, and like no one gave a shit, or like no one gave a shit to a big enough degree anyway. Unless there was like a whole secret like ban Dogma from theaters campaign that I just totally missed, which distinctly possible. There's another one of those I'm just gonna keep adding. I might be just like just adding stuff. Paint goes on. I could probably just like his legs are where a lot of the enamel ran to, and they just create like very ugly folds, but like in a good way. I don't know. Yeah, I like to think Jesus was a cool guy too. Was there? Okay, so maybe I'm full of shit then. I could be. I'm willing to believe I'm full of shit in that instance. I haven't watched Dogma in a hot minute though. That might be a fun movie. I watched Dogma a lot as a teen because it was on Comedy Central, like basically on repeat. Maybe that might be a fun one to watch as an adult. I can't imagine a lot of my mind would change about it. Be neat. Fix a little bit of that like side crust. You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the boy. So I think what I'm gonna do is his base get gummed up? No, actually. Oh, it did. Okay. I'm gonna do another black ring around the base, and I'm gonna bust out some Uhu glue because I want to put some Uhu glue in the scythe because I think that's gonna look rad as shit. I think that's gonna look rad as shit if it's like if he's got some like saliva up in there. Give the base another go. And then what do I got for tonight? I still got my stigmatic nuns. I could work on them a little bit. I got a couple of Warhams. I still got this guy too. I still got this guy kicking around. Maybe I'll work on him a little bit. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Funnily enough, I actually don't think I ever watched Death to Smoochie all the way. I remember it like in the same way that like you're remembering it. It's just like a movie that was always on. But yeah, Dogma and Death to Smoochie got a lot of mileage on like mid 2000s Comedy Central. Oh boy, howdy. I wonder how much like my sense of humor is unironically like was set by Comedy Central. I watched a lot of Comedy Central, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. How's how you doing, today? How you doing? Welcome. Right, Emperor teaches because oh yo, let's go. Hell yeah. Yeah, there we go. We do a snooze and ad. I almost did that thing where on accident I would activate 3 minutes of ads, and I don't want to do that. I don't want that. Oh yeah, so this guy is gonna. Oh yeah, no, I could. Hold on. As long as I don't touch the. No, as long as I don't touch the base. There we go. Got my Uhu glue. Luckily, yeah, no, okay. So, I am going to be mixing the Uhu glue. So, yeah, got the Uhu glue. I got like a little... I've been mixing it on just like Dixie cup lids. I don't know why. That seems to work for me. If I get a little bit of the true blood that I mix in there, that should make it a little gore stringy, I guess. I forgot how much Uhu glue smells like shit. I'm just like... I still have a sense of smell, but I've gotten to the point in my life where like a bad smell, I'm just like, whatever. It's fine. Like, yep, that smells bad. It do be like that sometimes. But the drop of the new what's it called? The true blood that I got from the stuff like that. Wait, sounds familiar. I'm blanking super hard on it. Got a big gore chunk. It like this would go a little bit like more smoothly up in the bottom. Maybe I used too much paint. Yeah, I think I used too much paint. Okay. Let me try to get a smaller droplet. Fab Studies. A little bit on there. I think most most Kickstarters though You can probably still get the stuff though. Like, and I don't mean like piracy. I mean, usually they end up on like My Mini Factory or Cults after a while. You could probably still get those actually. Like, I can't imagine they did an Indiegogo and they're like, well, these are gone forever. I guess it's not totally improbable, but it does feel very unlikely. Up. Yeah, okay, yeah, this has got a way gooier texture. Up. Oop, I need this up. Hold on. There we go. Oh no, they really do. And hopefully once I get... Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be very, very faint on camera, so take my word for it that this is happening. Like, oh fuck. Okay, that didn't super work. But actually, no. I think what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna use it. I think I'm just gonna use it straight, and I'm just gonna wait for it to dry, and I'm gonna paint over it. I think that's the way. I think that little bit still looks fine. I'm not super worried about that. I'm just gonna do straight Uhu glue. He disappeared 5 years ago. Oh, really? Okay. Then again, I did say that there was a guy who did really, really good word bearers, like custom bits, and apparently in the span of like a month, all of his shit just fucking vanished. I'm like, what the fuck happened here? I guess I just have to like wrap it around the side and just hope that like it's not gonna look too wrapped around the side. Oh, okay. Yeah, just like... Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. See, I think my music stopped as well. Going. Yes. Oh, did he find it? Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Radiant Sight sounds... Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, once you get to that region of the world, you're getting a lot of like people selling like princess stuff. I guess if you really, really want it, it is available. Okay, it's a little jank. It's gonna be very hard for you guys to see, but there is like a saliva trail in there, and that I'm feeling relatively happy about. Cool, I'll take it. I'll take it. So yeah, and then also, Steve, have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. With that, I'm gonna say the boy's done. Oh no, okay, no, there's like one other thing I want to do. The boy's base. There's like this corner of the base that I think this needs like a little bit of something. I think that little bit of something's just some barbed wire. I think I just like want to do like a little barbed wire twisty and just put it there. I'm gonna just do like spin it around this brush. Cut it off. There we go. Oh, I was using some clippers earlier today, and I wonder what room I left them in because I only have one set here. Oh, yeah, I got like I know there's apparently ways you can get way more of these. Like, that was like an army painters. No, that was a like bolt action set actually. Slide that off. Kind of put it. I think like right here just adds a little bit more visual flair. Some. Oh god, there. Maybe I'll clip the end. Maybe it's like too much. I have this too. I guess I can put this other part on the other side too. Why not? Yeah, there we go. That adds something. It adds something. I'll take it. And then with that, then biggest chunkus will be real. Then I have I have so many models that I need to actually like do, because yeah, I finished my War Prophet actually too. He needs to get a photo rotator. This guy's gonna need to get one. My heretic, like not war priest, the evil priest that the heretics get. Oh, no, don't get stuck on the guy. I'm losing the ability to glue a simple little bit of twisty bullshit onto a base. There we go. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah, right. Barbed wire around the weapons would be very, very good. What you mean? I see what you do. I see what you're doing there. All right, so this guy's gonna be done. I think I'm just gonna like. I think he looks good. He probably doesn't look significantly different from when I started tonight, but I'm okay. Oh, maybe. Do I want to do a dry brush on the wood? The wood has a kind of look to it. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's set the lad up here in the corner where he can judge everyone for their sins. And I still want to do more trenching on a trench knight. So let's do, yeah, the boy. This is my heretic. What's it called? This is the one anointed you can get in the naval raiding party, which is kind of funny though, because like I think I sold a friend of mine. No, I think the guy that was going to do the naval raiding party is actually going to be doing like Grail now. So I might be free up to have them as like my one faction for like the Heretic Legion. Oh my god, I got all my brushes are covered with like a fine mesh of Uhu glue. God damn it. I like Uhu glue. It's what, like, every now and then you'll see a tutorial where someone's like, yeah, you just use it like this. And I'm like, it looks like the easiest shit ever. But for some reason, whenever I try it, it's not. And I don't know if it's like, maybe my Uhu glue's too old. Maybe I'm not using the right ratios of stuff. I don't know. What I need to do for this guy is I need to do a light dry brush for the base. Because he's like, originally I put him on a much bigger base, and I have been enjoying much bigger bases for some stuff. Oh, I know what else I can actually. Oh, okay. I have another thing I need to do actually, but I already got the metal out, so I'm just gonna try to hit up this. Yeah, if you just take like a metal and just like dry brush it over black, it's really nice because even if you don't like get like super good coverage, it still like breeds really, really well. Yeah, he's actually got like some metal things now. I need Uwu glue. Maybe if I decide to actually go through with my idea of making pom pom pudding, but for Trench Crusade, maybe that would work. All right, let him aside for now. I'll probably be back to him. So yeah, this is gonna be my Shrine Anchorite, but like the autogun variant. The base, I want to do a little bit with it. We got ad break. This is fine. I can use this to drink and get a shit. Every now and then I'll just buy a big old pack of like the most garbage brushes from like Target, because I'm going to use them for really destructive things. So, sip. We are back. Welcome back, everybody. So, I did watch a Grimdark compendium tutorial for doing basing, and I was like, oh, I really like how they were like using a lot more like different textures. I've been very much leaning on dirt. So I found this like white stone ground texture that I want to put on the base. I want to put it around like here. I'm kind of trying to go with the idea that he's just kicking around like a ruin. Like, I also put my own good guys within like near ruined churches because I just imagine they're like defending it and stuff like that. This is gonna be like a stone texture, but the idea that like I am gonna put some dirt around there. I also want to put some like little like rocks and stuff. I want this to look kind of like that. This is like fucked up, kind of like concrete or whatever. Some sort of just like regular like totally normal ground textures. I'm just gonna like push a lot. Yeah, exactly. That kind of like hold the line thing. I think it's just fun too, because I can also reuse that for heretics, and it's just like a nice cohesive, like, I like keeping all my Trench Crusade stuff to have like roughly even base constant. I don't know how thick I need to put this paint on. Like I've not used, like, this is what, like, I have a couple different AK textures. This is one that I've not used a huge. I was debating on using, like, crackle paint, but I actually don't think it's gonna work super well. Oh god, this, in my camera, this gets really, really bright. Yeah, I don't think I ever just use, like pure white much stuff these days. There. I also, like, checked through my inventory, and I got a bunch of bigger rocks that I want to get, so that'll be fun. I get a little bit on the edges, that's gonna be a big deal. Also, Jay, have yourself a good night and take it easy, yo. It's not that early, to be fair. We're not reasonably late. Feeling pretty good though. I got the model I wanted to get done today, which was the big deal, and then now everything else is just like bonus work. Like, I guess bonus productivity. It's I don't know. I don't consider mini painting work, but, like, you know, I have like a queue. I have a backlog, so like any time where I'm like, ooh, I ended this a little early, I get to work on some other minis from my infinite well of minis. And some of those infinite well of minis are given to me by my wonderful sponsor, Collectible Speeds. I was gonna be getting that's who I ordered my Slanesh stuff from, actually. So, like, whenever those horrible freaks come in, I'm gonna be very excited. Yeah, and then there's stuff. Oh yeah, Subs has a special discount for, like, I think it runs into the 28th, where you get a 21% discount if you use my code, and then not a 10% is the base. I think I'm the worst at showing them, but yeah, you get a discount for stuff. Oh, yeah. So yeah, if you want gamer drink, that is an option for. I think the idea is I'm gonna wait for this to dry. Then once it's dried, I'm going to hit it with a free demos. Oh, let's go. Do you have a local game store with a Discord? That's where I started getting, like, whenever I wanted to play indie war games, that was sort of like the place I would go. Like that's probably your best option, 100%. How thick do I need? I don't know how thick I want to lean into this texture. It's definitely going to shrink a little bit when it dries. I think this, like, back bit a bit more. All right, there we go. Yippee. Then I could go ahead and apply some dirt too. I should probably do that. I feel like because the tricky thing now, because I paint on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays, which I think has been a good change overall. I'm not super bummed by it. But because of that, it's like, it means I don't get a huge amount of prep time. So it's like I have to have models either, like, ready during the weekend for the next week, or they need to be different shitty brush for that, because this stuff is the what I just used, the pumice, is probably fine. Like, that's probably not the worst. The dirt texture fucks up brushes, because it, like, speaking about, like, once again going back into the feral, this stuff, like, the little sand particles and, like, the glue in there gets in there, and it just renders these, like, I use bad brushes for it anyway, so it's not like the biggest deal, but it totally just renders them just absolute fucking garbage for anything else but this one purpose. Nope, I'm gonna, like, apply some delicious, I can't even say this looks like delicious chocolate. This is like the shittiest brown. It's not, like, it looks good for what it is supposed to be, like a dirt effect, but, like, it looks really, like I would not consider this an edible, like, looking shade of brown. I would not think chocolate. I would think like rot, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah. Luckily I've done that before. I don't do it as much these days, because now what's it called? Like, effectively, because I do like waiting rooms for the YouTube side of things, I usually know what model I'm going to paint in advance, so usually I'll get them ready to go beforehand. This time was a little bit different. Like, this time was a little different because I didn't know I was going to be painting the Praetor until, like, maybe, like, a couple days before. But yeah. Getting that what's it called? That thing of, like, oh god, the mini's not ready. Especially for, like I've had some, like, really goofy instances for, like, the sesame ball. The sesame ball. That's just smart. Have yourself a good sleep. Take it easy, yo. The sesame ball, though, like, I was like, I'm ready to paint this, and then, or assemble this, and then I looked and I was like, this is so shiny it will dox me. Like, this is the shiniest fucking, like, little plastic, like, ball I've ever seen. So, like, probably, like, straight up, like, maybe, like, 5 minutes before stream, I'm like, oh, God, I gotta take it outside in private, bye. Okay, oh, God, okay, stream's happening soon. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, no, this isn't good. It worked out fine. Yeah, I had to stop that. I had to stop that from happening. Which, luckily, oh, no, it's a little... As long as I'm not, like... I used PVA glue for this because for a lot of times for terrain stuff, I find PVA glue, like, I don't think the bond is stronger necessarily, but, like, I have a lot more of it. I have, like, a jug of PVA glue that I bought, like, buy your art supplies from the, from Home Depot as much as you can. I legitimately have a jug of PVA glue that I got there, like, 3 or 4 years ago. And, like, every now and then, I have a little Elmer's container, and, like, I'll just refill that with glue. It's super nice. Super duper handy. That little edge. There we go. All right, this is reasonably textured, so we got, like, a little bit on the edges. That's gonna be fine. I use some of the fucking... What said salad? What the fuck is wrong with me? Bark. I almost use a little bit of bark to add, like, a little bit of extra stuff. Not salad. The opposite of... Oh, actually, I don't know. Probably a bark salad out there. All right, let me get that mixed. This will be... I could texture the wood a little... the stone with this. My brain is fucking dying. Bros, what's happening? I just add a little bit more grit. I don't think it needs it though. I'm curious what the white is going to dry to be like. Yeah, it's got similar icing properties, except like icing that will fuck up your oh fuck, that did remind me. Weirdly enough, your icing reminded me to do. I need to get some acrylic gloss medium. The itty bitty a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. I just need to cover like a brush. Oh. Take it. Can I like... I can just pull it directly from the bottle. I'm gonna take this, and I need to pick up the boy. His eye. I forgot about this little eye over here. I'm gonna give this some gloss. Should make it a lot shinier. In hindsight, if I would have realized that I forgot that this had an eye in this direction, I would have flip-flopped the model so the eye would be facing top, but that's fine. There's always like these like little like hindsight 2020 things. It's not the worst though. Get some fucking water. Take this. I'm just gonna set this aside. Let me go though. So my plan is I'm gonna take some like little rocks and stuff and just probably sprinkle it. Like I got some like thicker rock stuff. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those little tunnelers. I mean, they might fuck your shit up. I want to pre-prep for the week, so I got this boy. And so like logged up. So yeah, this is gonna be my shrine anchorite that I will be painting next week. But before. Also, I did not prime this white. I bought this model that looking like this. It was an eBay steal for like $10. I don't think it's the greatest idea. Like buying stuff is great. It's just that we were talking about Praetor press plastics. A lot to be desired. Yeah, I mean to be fair, a lot of glues have like very specific purposes, so it's kind of good to get a lot of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna find like a lot of like stuff that I can add a little bit. I think it's just like anything that I think is gonna be like more gun. Oh, how did it get there? Oh, that just got like some like blast zone red for some. I'm gonna try to like rust up like anything that I think is not gonna be on like a plate. I want to try to hit up with this, like there. Maybe get like the barrel. I want this to look like old and shitty. On purpose. Yeah, Yeah, anything I can do, but like the shield will probably be fine. Yeah, the barrel I can do that. Got tacky glue. Oh god, yeah, you definitely got me beaten glue, for certainty. I got like PVA glue, wood glue, super glue, uhu glue. I have a bunch of different kinds of super glue, but like that's not like a big deal. Like, you know, everybody that does minis has a bunch of different kinds of super glue. Like I got like gel glue, which I use for bases, not bases, for magnets. I put magnets in the bases so I can like take them to my shop. Fine. That's what I use those for. Those have been pretty handy. All right. I'm also basically ripping off the idea of Karchev from War Machine, which was a man who who's maimed, so he just stuck his body in a warjack. I'm kind of doing this like this guy at one point was just like a new Antioch dude who just like got absolutely he was like a new Antioch machine armor guy, got absolutely blown the fuck up and like wanted like a chance to like keep fighting. Also kind of neat, like I didn't realize this until recently that the lore of the new Antioch machine armor is really wild. So so apparently once you get into the machine armor, once you go into the machine armor, you lose your name. Like each set of machine armor in New Antioch is like effectively it's like almost like inheriting like a boat title. Like, but you pretty much like become the armor. Like you're no longer you on record. You are just like the armor. Might also be like a morale thing too, because I imagine like I think you if you have to be like some level of nobility to even like get a chance to do that. Because I think if you're like a rank and file, just like regular guy, you're probably going to be more of a yeoman, which is just like a guy. But you got a bolt action rifle, and it's just you against the demons. Yippee! Hope you make it, buddy. You're not gonna make it, buddy. These the little shoulder pads were where the main off was scraped off of this. Oh fuck! I didn't do the ceilings. Fine. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Yeah. Or it's just like you're just like a guy, and then like this fucking just like well-trained dude's just like, well, I guess I'm armor now. Yippee. This is why I do it at this stage too, because like I said, I bought this used. The actual coloration, like the construction process of this was not very great. Which, you know, $10. What you gonna do? And I'm going to, so if I get done at this stage, and once I prime over it, a lot of the stuff will look a lot more natural, I guess. In theory anyway. Yeah, but yeah, I think the wood glue is technically a little different. Slightly. I think it's similar to PVA glue. I know I've generally heard the concept that like wood glue is stronger. I don't know fully the chemical difference between the two. But yeah, I do think it's got like a bit more oomph. It and through the arms. Designation's Honda Accord. What? Nande? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Behold, you are a Subaru Outback. Fight for the forces of Christendom. I haven't really tried like almost like brushing this. Got Freaky Cannon. I think I might do that for the club too. Still that fucking Chevy Goliath. It's such a wild idea. We're just gonna make like a couple of these. Then again, I guess it's always those things too. Like it's like, you know, like weird. Like if you ever wonder why like weird fashion shows kind of do that, it's just because for the sake of the weird fashion, and then like the regular clothes are what actually kind of get done. But but when you see like weird fashion shit, you're like, what the fuck is that? And that's how they got attention. It's kind of like that performance art stuff we were talking about like a couple streams ago. This brush, you can see it just accumulating like crust in real time. But so much crust accumulate. Also, like this, the club has a bit of a bend to it. Like I've tried to straighten it out and it just does not work. It absolutely does not straighten out when I've tried. So I've just given up. I'm gonna make the cross rusty, yeah. A little bit of texture. This cross is normally wood, but I'm gonna do it like it's metal. Robot heads. Yeah, kind of actually. Yeah. This is like the default machine armor head that comes in the like Trench Crusade set. that I cut the original one out, and it's just I still have that. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with that head, but I got it. I usually try to keep the bits as much as I can. Like, I don't necessarily, you know, they might be useful at some point in the future. It should be relatively good. I said this looks like shit, kind of almost literally. Once it gets primed, it should be like a bit more even. Yeah, exactly. You never know. Yeah, but I think PETA knows that its marketing sucks. You know. I mean, there's far worse. There's a PETA thing where it's like, it's a guy eating a guy who ordered a burger, and the burger has like no, not fuck me eyes. It's got like sad eyes, and the man is directing the burger to his dick, like the burger is gonna blow him. And like, we're all like, I can't believe PETA would do that. Like people, you know, we know PETA would do that, but you're like, why would PETA do that? Because, you know, it gets talked about. I don't know who is falling for PETA. Some people must, you know. Like, I think it's like the thing. I think it's like the thing where like scam calls, like scam emails would sometimes purposely have like bad spelling and grammar, and you're like, why? Everyone would realize. Because you want to catch the person. You want to catch the person that doesn't check for that. So you're like somebody's like well-meaning grandma, like, oh, this poor prince in Nigeria needs me, and like they'll just like overlook the bad spelling, and then that person's like, oh yeah, no, I got a sucker now. I absolutely got a sucker. No, they don't though. They don't suck at marketing. That's actually I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm not saying that they're right. I'm saying that their marketing is fantastic because we still talk about it. I'm gonna say it, like, when was the last time you remembered a fucking Pepsi commercial? Or like a how about a McDonald's commercial that you actually like retained to memory? They do, but every now and then they're clearly gonna get at least like a couple people, and that shit spreads. Like, you only have to do that once. I don't know. I'm not. Their marketing, I think, works, but because it's targeting a very specific dumb demographic, it's understandable. Okay, I don't remember. I actually don't remember any McDonald's commercials for a while. Where's the funny coming from? Someone. I'm gonna Google PETA burger blowjob. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Google already thinks bad of me. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can choose on stream. No, I want to inflict the horrors upon you. The funny thing is, I don't remember, like. Okay, so this is the ad. This is the burger ad. But like, I also think that if they like. Depending on the era of the internet, somebody would absolutely make like runny goth burger lady. I just don't. I think this came out before that kind of trend of like kind of like humanizing stuff like that. Like, again? They know. Oh yeah, no. PETA's absolutely a shit organization. No, PETA's bad. Like even if you like animals, donate to your local animal shelter. Do that instead. They will actually use your money, and they will appreciate your donation. Do that. Never give PETA a single cent. How you doing, Boninator? Welcome. How you doing? I was showing the PETA burger blowjob ad. How's it going, everybody? How you doing, Tired Gengar? Airbrushing Zakutu. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. Okay, airbrush is really good for candy paint schemes, so that should be pretty rad. Slop, yeah, the sloppiest of toppies. Why you say that? It doesn't matter though. You know what? You have to be on your best okay. You don't have to be on your best behavior, but you have to realize you have to realize that anytime other people will see your sins. But how's it going, everybody? If you do not know me, I'm Hobbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Scave variety. What were you working on, Poninator? I finished the boy that I was wanting to work on tonight. The big boy. Big boy is here. Kind of. Yeah, you can see. You can see the saliva in there. Overall, he looked. I think he turned out pretty. Oh, there you go. Woohoo glue that didn't dry properly. I need to, like, remove. A bloodthirster. Hey, let's go, let's go. This guy is a Praetor for Trench Crusade. He's gonna be my Lust and Gluttony Praetor. And now I'm working on a... I made that noise because I got really close to rubbing a fucking, like, dirty yellow paintbrush directly into his face, and I was about to fucking scream. Yeah, so back to burger blowjobs. Now we're just talking about PETA being a shit. You know, not revelatory news. America's self-ice sharing to Pepsi. That sounds like a thing Pepsi would do. How you doing, Hyena Spots? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm working on this lad. Working on this lad a little bit. I think he's like pretty close. I think he's like pretty close to getting done. Nice scream. And that, wait, why didn't I scream? Eh? I think I'm missing the context for that. A hamburger? Once again, this pedal. Oh yeah, so I was working on this guy, the Praetor. He's doing good. Praetor. Praetor. I could probably fidget around forever, but I think like he looks good for what I want him to be. So this guy isn't anointed. It was originally going to be a heretic raiding party, which I think I still might do because nobody has necessarily claimed them at my shop, and it would be fun just to be able to spam dudes with SMGs. That's what they do. Because you almost gave it a dude. Oh, true. Yeah, no, I would have. Why do you want me to scream? Nande. But why? Why do you wish for me to? But yeah. Luckily that didn't happen. But God damn it. But yeah, so yeah, the guy I was working on mainly tonight got done. I was working on a little bit of some basing, so this guy's gonna get like a little bit of it. It's gonna take a different little like it's probably gonna take a couple layers and then dry brush this. The problem is I think these tubes might be too small. I think these tubes might be slightly too small for what I usually do for gloves. But I could certainly try. Like I could do the Proacro white on top of that, and then maybe just highlight the tubes, and then kind of like do a very, very thin orange over that. Maybe that would be good. Yeah. Give it a go. I think my Proacro white was clogged up last time. Oh no, it's good. It's good. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a good night and take it easy. Also, if anyone wants to know anything about the game Trench Crusade, it's kind of my jam at the moment. There we go. I had to like lean in and try to put my stuff up. Oh, let's go. They're very good. Proacro white is really spicy. Like if out of all the other colors, the other colors have been good. The white has been the one I probably used the most. The plan is I'm just gonna take white and just then I originally just painted these orange. I was like, I'm just gonna kind of try to make them brighter anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like get a little glow on these. I can see if I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can fake a lot of this glow with without using an airbrush. Like maybe I could do this, dry brush white, and then dry brush orange on top of that. I still think orange glow would be nice to get that like blue orange contrast. I might also just say fuck it and use the airbrush because I think that would actually probably get some spicy results. But in order to use the spicy results, I gotta set that as like the base tone. If I get like a little bit of white and some stuff, then he got some like real Google eyes for a while there. But yeah, they in general though, like the people at your shop are gonna be happy. All the Proacro stuff are like pretty solid paints. My shop doesn't carry them. I mean my shop carries basically like every other paint line. So like they might not even do good there because like the amount of paints that are sold at that shop are just like, you know, it's just another one. It's just another one on the docket. little bit on there. But yeah, they should be good. Paint your doors. Oh hell yeah, let's go. A minute. I was starting to I was starting to work on the Voton like way back when they were new because I was like, ooh, new shiny, that might be kind of fun. I just didn't like painting them. I tried. I really tried to like painting the Voton. I just could never enjoy actually painting them enough to like really truly give a shit. I still got like a bunch of my Voton stuff around. I might there's like I still want to like take a couple things to my shop just to get rid of it. Like I'm going to lose money. Music behind, yes it is. Thank you. There we go. Now we're listening to Koff singing the song Lucifer, which is just very funny. Really funny in context. Oh yeah, let's go. I would still like to try Oathmark one of these days because I really like the everything I've heard about the kingdom building aspect of Oathmark. Like that just sounds like a lot of fun. But I was also talking with a guy like I've played Saga before and enjoyed it. Also, thank you for the bits saying this month. I've played Saga a couple of times and I enjoyed it. The tricky thing though is like I have so many games now that I just like I was working on some Saga dudes like these guys, the fucking these dudes. Got so many I gotta do and like they're not super stuff. I thought about that about using them for like other projects, but like I'm kind of at the point where like I think like a little bit of downsizing the backlog probably would not hurt me anyway, you know? Like sure, I could keep my Voton around and maybe there'll be some magical day where like I find out that I actually really need X thing from a Voton kit. But probably at that point I could just 3D print something similar. So I don't know. But yeah, I think for the sake of just like clearing the backlog a little bit, that eventually I'll probably take them to the shop. I've been talking about that for a while. The tricky thing is I think I need to build some of them because I don't think my shop doesn't take unassembled models used, which is kind of fun, in like a me being sarcastic way. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't. Like it feels like a weird. I guess it's because like it's harder just to be like, oh yeah, did you get everything on the sprue? Is everything on the sprue in this? I'm gonna assume it's something like that. Yeah, I think it's just me realizing that like in theory I will paint until I die. Most likely, it's just a fun hobby for me. So like if I don't paint something that I buy this year, I've painted models that like I've gotten ages ago on stream after like, you know, maybe like a 4 or 5 year gap. And that's been fun. Well, you know, I do have limited time in the grand scheme of things. And like my constant taste for other projects are just going to keep increasing. So like I have a bunch. So yeah, so like if I take my Voton and be like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I would imagine, yeah. I'm very blessed that my shop even has used models at all. I know that's not like that's super atypical of a LGS, but like it's still a very very nice service to offer because not everyone does that. How you doing, son? Welcome. How you doing? I'm adding just like a little bit of extra white to these little orange tubes because I think I will just take an airbrush and I'll do some like glow effect. I think that's going to be the easiest like thing to do to make them look real spicy. I'm doing good. I finished my Praetor, who is here. Good. He's Gucci. Go. Yeah, I got 2 shops. I got I'm very blessed that I have a lot of places that like model things happen. My main shop is like the big just a big store in my area. Then I have a shop that does like historicals, which is where I played Saga at, and I enjoyed that place quite a bit. Also, like they basically they're the family friendly shop. Like they're the shop that I probably shouldn't say fucking, and I really don't. I don't. Like if somebody's like, this is a family friendly establishment, I don't be like, fuck you, dad. Like I will respect that. It's a reasonable ask. They're like, yeah, children are gonna be here, just be nice. Yeah, I'll gotcha. So like But like they're like, yeah, we're like family friendly. We're real casual. We don't want any like super sweaty people playing. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. I still want to get like I've mentioned a lot, but like I've painted a decent amount of Warhammer models. I've played Age of Sigmar. I've not actually played 40k. I want to still get like one proper in-person 40k game played at some point. I feel like that'd probably be a good shop to be like, yo, I generally know how this game works. I have the models. I would like I know how it works. I just haven't sat down and scheduled something yet. Because what's weird is like my shop has a Discord that like I can coordinate stuff in. For some reason, the 40k people are doing like a statewide version of that Discord. Like they'll stay in my shop one and then they'll like also coordinate in that one. It makes planning 40k games weirdly like unnecessarily complicated. Where I'm at, I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. I feel like I should just be able to go just be like, yeah, I'm gonna be free tonight at this location. And they'd be like, we're gonna play a game. How you doing, Ellis? How you doing? It might, yeah, I don't like, I know there's like a narrative league for my area too. Like that makes sense. I understand like if you're trying to get like a narrative stuff. I'm just thinking like now when I think about like Pokemon cards, I just think about just like weird, crazy scalping and whatnot. It's just so wild that that's like a thing. Hey, how you doing, Endless? How you? Welcome. Currently working on some various bullshits. Okay. I think this will be good for now. Oh yeah. Okay. The glow will be good for now. It's gonna look weird because it's gonna need an airbrush to like do the finishing touches. I'm gonna leave that be. Yeah, I know the Song of Ice and Fire one was very similar to that, where it's just like layered discords. I'm a simple man. I like going to my local shop's Discord and be like, hello, people in the local shop, would you like to play today? Trench Crusade and Turnip? Yeah, 100% that is. And like, I don't need them to say yes every week. I just need to be like, oh no, I can't this week, I'm busy. Cool, you said that in a clear way that I could see and I didn't have to jump through. I have an issue where like, because a lot of discussion and like, you know, just like socialization stuff is on Discord. And there's like a lot of different Discords I got to do that in. I join a lot of Discords. I'm like, whoa, these all move really fast. And then I just don't talk in like most of them. Would you like to be smooched by your black grail? God, no. Oh. It is really funny though, because there's a like Papa Skeel, like is making like a couple like grail cheesecake models, which feels weird. Like it's a bunch of like saucy baps out ladies that are like that are like the dudes drinking a forbidden Mountain Dew juice from the Lord of Tumors. And it's like, huh, that's a choice. That's a choice. But yeah, Song of Ice and Fire did that as well. It's very possible that maybe it's weird because like I'll be playing at my shop, and then like somebody will be like looking at the games, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're playing Trench Crusade right now." They're like, "Oh yeah, I also play Trench Crusade," but they also just don't. I guess they're just in their own sections or just not on the Discord. So I haven't gotten to play with like some of these other people. Apparently, there's a second Iron Sultanate guy in my shop. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's go! Iron Sultanate's cool." All right, he's drying. I'm gonna do the forbidden thing, and I'm actually gonna work on a Warhammer model today. So. If I'm just like clinging house on getting a bunch of these like little one-off models done. Yeah, I got some mouse to put that in. She's like mostly good. The big thing is like for some reason. Well, I'm just gonna put the big blue dollop on there. Like, okay. Most of this looks pretty good. This fucking nerd like sucks and I hate him. I don't know why. When I painted him previously, I'm just like, just doesn't look good. Like he's just like, there's like little weird crevices that just never got like attention. I can fix that. I think something happened to him. The tricky thing is like, it's some of these early, like I said, the commitment cost of joining a Discord server is pretty low. So these people might not have been like they were probably legitimately interested in Trench Crusade, but like, you know, like maybe they're busy, maybe they're like not that interested, like they're interested in the idea potentially, but then like maybe not the idea of actually like getting it together. Maybe they've just like muted the server. I guess like are you adding people or are you just talking to them? I know adding people is kind of aggravating to a certain degree, But sometimes you might need to do that. Just be like, hey, who's still kicking around in here? You might just want, yeah, you just might want to do that. Yeah, you might just want to roll call. You might just want to be like, hey, who's still active, yo? I want to get some games in or whatever. Yeah, mine. I think overall, I don't know. We got like, are the 40K sections pretty active? I think we have a really active Infinity scene where I'm at, like pretty active. But yeah, there's a lot of RPG people and card game people and stuff like that. And like, I once again, I like Magic. The idea of discussing Magic a lot online is just like not interested in, not feeling it. Yeah, I mean, you could still do that. The tricky thing is if you just don't schedule, like you just might miss out on a game, which, you know, if that's worth it to you. For me, I don't mind scheduling in the server. It's going to a different server to schedule. That's where I'm like, not the biggest fan. Oh yeah, Black Roses. Have yourself a good night and take it easy. Oh my god, I still can't open this motherfucker. Whatever. How do I want to fix you, buddy? How do I want to fix you? Heath could use a little bit of touch-up. I think I do just need to get a purple, the lightest purple I can do, and mix it with like a little bit. A purple. Oh. I need to remember, I have the gloss medium just kicking around in there. I have to really remember that it's like pretty faint. Plus a drama. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Drama always sucks. I've been very lucky that like my little group has been pretty drama free, but like who knows? Some people don't got that luxury. Sometimes drama just happens to the best of us, and it's not ideal. Small brush for this. Did I get? Yeah, I got the size. Size 1 is not small, but it's got like a nice point. All these Vallejo synthetics are kind of shit. I'm gonna be honest. They're nice at first, but I find that they're this one's bristles are pre-fucked up. What's happening here? Yeah, this one already has a jank bristle. Well, okay then. Yeah, I don't recommend these new Vallejo precision synthetics. They're kind of shitty. Not a big fan. They paint and then they get fucked up. So who knows? Gotta get like a little bit of touch up. Bit around there, on the little nubbin horn. Big tricky thing is I gotta make sure the feet, the hands and stuff. Also, yeah, Rose, have yourself a good night and take it easy. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. There's a certain point, like I guess, like so. Do you know if like the people that you used to play with like would just like the most backup option is just to like play at your like at someone's house, which is like I know not always ideal because like, you know, space, and you're gonna miss out on maybe like if your shop's got some terrain. That might work. Yeah, oh yeah, no, the beast is fucking huge. Like wait, Matthew, were you looking when I showed you the prints? I got some of the prints here. Rippers. Yeah, no, it's a big boy. The big boy. Like I said, I still need to figure out what base size it's gonna use. Gotta figure out what base size it's gonna use. Look at it, lads, looking pretty. Yeah, he's got that nice color shift. Like, it's very nice because like sometimes because I'll do like enamels, it'll color the shade I was using a little darker, and I can kind of go in and just minor little correction. 100. Have one. Have one. Oh, that a 130mm base on eBay. Oh, I might actually have one. Okay, yeah, that is, I think, just like great on Klingon size. Or I could just order one for like I could 3D print bases, but I find it like resin 3D printed bases don't ever really work right for me in my opinion. And I'm not getting my new FDM printer until like I said, it might be It might be next, like it could keep coming in next week. It might wait till its actual date of June. I've heard all different options. Yeah, that's fair, Lotta. Like, I haven't seen anyone get too upset about the religious aspect of Trench Crusade where I'm at, but I'm not surprised that some people would. That's totally understandable. Oh, so it's just actually dead. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, just War Machines. Yeah. Yeah, I guess at that point you kind of probably just have to do like online. Like it's like one of those things that like I understand that like some people like playing war games online. I can't get into it. Or like a little. This guy's got some like dark horn stuff at top. I might want to dry brush this a little brighter too. This is like the green is kind of meshed with the green of his body. Less vibrant. Yeah, let's get some fucking lime on there. Like I just want to get this guy like looking done. Just because I'm hitting a lot of like bam bam bam. I'm finishing up stuff, which feels nice. I'm gonna use an older brush, not a dedicated one. Thank you for letting me know. I already had to order. I ordered some 60mm bases. Not that I need any right now. But like I used my last spare 60mm. I'm like, well, it's probably only a matter of time before I will need another. Okay, so dry brushing. Light green is not... Okay, I have an idea. I might take like a real. I might take this real fucking bright yellow. Actually, that might actually really fuck. Oh. Droplets. If I dry brush that should like really make it stick out. Dry brush, haha. Let's see how this goes. Last year I was on like a red kick. I really still am. I really like painting darker reds. Purples have always been kind of fun for me too. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yellow is getting some. They're brightening that up quite a bit. Yeah, boy, let's go. I'm playing with friends. That's fair. Yeah, I think like Necromunda is one of those games that like the rules are probably actually like pretty bleh. But like the mood and the setting and playing like a fun campaign with a bunch of people is probably a blast. Because like usually when you hear people talk about Necromunda, it's in the context of like a campaign, like where they're like, you know, it's kind of like hearing someone talk about their like D&D parties, where it's like, to some degree, a lot of the joy is probably not necessarily coming from the actual system they're playing, but they're just a bunch of people who like hanging out. Oh, okay, there we go. That looked pretty good. Yeah, it's very likely I'll switch to some other stuff too. Yeah, like so the funny thing is like I've also played like TRPGs and stuff with priests, and they didn't care that much, but who knows? I would say if you're a Christian, then you could like I mean, I think it'd be fun to just like you know just make a fucking like new Antioch force and just be like fuck yeah we're going to take the demons. And we're gonna shoot them with fucking high caliber weaponry until there are no more demons. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. But yeah, it's once again like religious stuff is like a very personal thing for a lot of people. It was actually fun playing. Like it was a friend of mine was like pretty Christian, and he did a thing at his church way back when where he's like, oh, you could basically like win a day with the priest to do whatever. I forget the exact details, but it's like a priest ended up playing we were playing our Pathfinder campaign, but the priest joined us for like a single session. It's like almost like a one-shot dealio. And the priest played a cleric. It's a big surprise. He did a generic like I am a cleric of goodness. Like he didn't line up to a specific god. I was like, yeah, okay, that's fair. He's doing everything in his power to like stay on the level. Got like a little bit of teeth color on the lad. Excellent. Father did play a father, indeed. Which is like one of those things is like it's really funny. Like, really, you're just gonna play a priest, but I think it's also maybe my friend just built. He's like build me a character. Like, all right, you're a cleric of good. He's like, sick, let's go. That's pretty fun. I do remember my favorite cool church moment. When I was in high school, I got invited to a Halo 2 tournament in the church's basement, and which was kind of wild at the time. And I was also not great at Halo 2. My friends just needed like a filler teammate. I was like, that's fair. But yeah, the priest got up front is like, hey, everybody, we all know that this is just for like games. Like we know that like the Lord knows you're just having fun. You're just children playing video games. It doesn't matter. But just remember to keep like, goodness of God in your heart. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then we fragged each other, and then I had a good time. That was fun. We did not do well. No, that tournament we did not do well. All right, I gotta do like a little bit of horn. A little bit of horn on the guy. Once I get the horn, like I'm gonna go like from darker to lighter with that. I'll be okay with it. Which would be cool, because with this guy being done, I will now have a spearhead for Maggotkin, because I have everything else that was in the spearhead box except for this guy I painted. Go. Hey kids, I hear that Jesus was a pretty cool chief if you think about it too. If you think about it, and what is the Holy Spirit but Cortana? Huh? That'd be kind of fun. Okay, seventh day. Yeah. Technically, it's the man who's stopping us from enjoying all the days of the week. But like, yeah, I do like having my week. Also, thank you for that dumb joke I made. That mostly just kind of sort of adapted and stole. All right. Yeah. Like I thought it was a little on the nose that Master Chief's name was actually, honest to God, Jesus Christ. I thought that was a bit much, especially because like I thought that was kind of long too. I can understand why they went for Master Chief for short. Go. A little highlighty on the tube. No, he's fine. So that's another model I'm gonna set aside and be like, done. Oh. Well, oh no, I haven't played Griffball in a while. Holy shit. So who's gonna know? Oh no. Oh, so there's like some priest just got up on the mic and it's just like, well, I guess the mic's broken. I guess it's technically like not a victimless crime, mind you, but it's like one of those. It's like, probably got fixed and no one was the wiser. So not ideal, but Do I want to use a buff on the ground? Still kind of want to keep that like kind of like dirty ocean floor. Oh look! Oh yeah, Jesus saw that. That's going in the book of book of grudges. I guess it'd be more like book of forgiveness, but still. The buff. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let me get some more buff and I'll do that. The book of Judges. Which Bible verse? It's funny how I went to a Catholic elementary school, had a religion class for many years, and was an altar boy a couple of times, and I remember so little. I remember fucking nothing. To be fair, like the religion classes were the easiest shit. You would just like read some Bible passages and answer like really like questions you could answer if you weren't actively like falling asleep or dying. Like, do you have a pulse? Are you a sapient alive creature? Yeah, you could probably do pretty good on some of those, which I mean, some people didn't, which is a little worrying. I think but they just didn't give a shit. And I have been a goody two shoes, like try hard for education stuff until I got to college, and that's when I just got my ass beat. Where I basically had like nothing but easy schooling until I got to college, and then I got kicked in the ass hard. Eventually, everything worked out, but like, man, the early adjustment. John, brother Jesus related to Pontius Pilate. Nailed it. 100%. I'm getting full marks, baby. Let's go. It was, yeah, pretty much that. Or it's more like you would read a story. It's like very obviously like this is about temperance, and you're like, they name drop the word temperance in there, and you're like, what's this about? Temperance. Like it's effectively like you guys remember like when you would do like little. Did you guys ever do like little quizzes for like pizza coupon? I don't think it was for pizza. I think ours was for like. There's like some sort of like national like book database thing where like you would read books and you would take little quizzes and you would get some sort of like little reward. I almost said pizza because there was somebody else online who mentioned that they did a similar thing, but they got pizza for theirs, and because of that, they like that associated the gift of food for like doing good, so it just kind of led to somebody just like it led to a bad like mental like association between like rewarding and then like eating real greasy food. So that like technically reading turned that person into a chubby little boy. Through accident. He never actually get okay. I do like a little bit there. This is probably also another. Oh, I also want this base to look wet, so I can't really use like pigment powders and stuff like that. And we got I think I got like little gift certificates for like the book fairs and stuff. I used to like we had to read a minimum amount. We definitely had to read at least a minimum, but I distinctly remember like going above and beyond because I was a big nerd and I liked reading, and like there was a lot of books that I wanted to read that were just on that list anyway. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I'm having fun. How you doing, Ganon? Welcome. I'm working on this anointed boy. I'm working on this anointed boy. Kind of wrap up the night. Get some like what I'm gonna do for the rust on there. I got rust. Use some rust colors. Yippee. I'm gonna use some secret weapon. Unfortunately, secret weapon's out of business. One day, I'm gonna run out of this color. I'm gonna run out of this color, and then I'm gonna be very sad. I mean, it's not that unique though. I can find other colors. They're like it. Yeah. We had to do it mandatory, and I think what would happen is we had like X amount we had to do, and then if you got beyond that X amount, you just got fucking treats, I guess. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. 30k Mechanicum look really, really cool, but like listen, I'm already a VTuber and I have magic. I can't afford a Mechanicum army. I guess I could fully 3D print one if I wanted to, but like I have not even finished my Word Bearers army for Horus Heresy, so very low on the list. Baby poop wash. What do you mean the baby poop wash? Right, we're talking about like those like old reading programs where you would read to like get grades, and then maybe if you did more, you would get like little like bonuses and whatnot. Oh no! Oh god! Okay. Huh. Very specific. Not get. How did I miss this? Luckily, I can just kind of paint some black on there and call it a day. Yippee! Oh, you're doing just like a cohort thing with like, are you doing like Iron Hands or Iron Warriors or I don't know. Doesn't Thousand Suns have some like no? They have their own like Mechanicas, like they have their own like automata, I think. That makes me Word Bearers don't have a whole lot to do with any like Mechanicum stuff. I mean, they have it in the lore, but you don't get any like fun bonuses. Like anything cool, mind you. Word Bearers have everything else I would really want in there. Like you get the like the Marigal and whatnot, Galvorback. Like I love all the Word Bearers special units. I'm sad that like none of them survive. I wish there was like a Galvor. I wonder if there is like a Marigal was effectively a Hellbrute before it was a Hellbrute, but it was so uncomfortable that even other like Word Bearers didn't want to be near it. It was like that demonic and fucked up. They look really neat, but they're like $120 a resin, and I'm never gonna get an official one. I'm gonna Kitbashed my own. Blood Angels. Oh, let's go. I think it's really fun that like you can get like during the heresy. Like I've seen some people do like really cool Trader Ultramarines, which sounds wild. They just really leaned into like we are like Roman guys, like kind of like Roman, like we are here to conquer and dominate. And I was like, but they always had like really cool like stuff. It's a very neat look. Once again, all the Horus Heresy army variants of basically every army probably more or less looks better than mainline. Almost. How's how you doing, Dolan? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Oh, let's go. My Blockbuster was never in any area I grew up in. There was a time where I had to go on a journey because I wanted to get like I wanted to get my Pokemon stickers printed out from Pokemon Snap. So we had to go to a Blockbuster. I think it was like 20 minutes away. But it worked, I guess. That's a nice service. I wonder how you would bring those back. Like, how would you modernize those? Like I don't know. Like, do you think schools like exchange like reading for like Robux or V-Bucks or whatever? Maybe. Oh, to be fair, a lot of the mechanical models do look really sick. I totally get it. I look at them and I'm like, damn, these are nice looking. And then I look at the time and price to get anything of that. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you probably just would need to bribe them with like V-Bucks or like Fortnite Roblox. Roblox? I don't know. I've not really played Roblox. Roblox is just like a whole like separate world that I have no context for. Every now and then, like VTubers will touch into that world when stuff like that, like Dress for Success, gets popular, and I'm just staring back at this like, what? Like I raided into Hina last night because it was her like birthday party thing, and they were playing a game where they were like seals, but they were like round seals. I thought everything in Roblox kind of had that like. I'm just waving a thing around. I thought they all were kind of like off-brand Legos, so that threw me off. Let's give this guy a little bit of grass. Go. Got these like little grass patches I might put on. What do I put on there? Like a little, like a couple little holes. I could maybe stick one on there. Add a little bit of glue as well so they stick. Lego had some round thing. True, but like, you know, they had similar like proportions, but the Roblox stuff is like weirdly, I mean, it's like kind of distinct in its own rip-off way, which is kind of funny how that works out. Like I could see a Roblox character and be like, yeah, that's from Roblox, I think. But maybe just like one, like a big one. I really like these, like, these are reverse tweezers. I got some for holding sponges for like stippling and stuff. Not stippling. For like weathering. There we go. That's the word. Oh, go up in that. There we go. Put one back here. I'm probably eventually going to try to do some sort of gloss just to make. I kind of want this to look like kind of like muddy, wet, like almost like he's like the seafloor kind of like without like kind of like maybe like some like shallows, maybe. Probably the best way to say that. First tweezer, they're really super good because like I was like, man, I'm like really holding on to the sponge, and I got a bunch. The funny thing is I had to paint this one because they're all metal. So if you're wondering why you see like little shines, it's because I had to do that. Got fucking ad break. On my hand. Flat. Buddy's looking pretty. I think if I airbrush really carefully, I might get the glow to work. It's probably going to overshoot. That's fine, I guess. I want to get like a little bit more on the pants. Maybe. All right, we're back from ad break. Yippee! I try to like add a couple little more highlights back to the pants with the original color. Use that abyssal turquoise. If we're talking about some of my favorite colors too, it probably would just be like Vallejo. I love turquoise a lot. How you doing, Meister Miller? How you doing? Welcome. Fortnite. You can rent Fortnite skins? No, see, I was just I guess I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing. I don't know. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Miller? I'm currently Big Lad was the main goal tonight. He's done. I worked on some basing for another project for next week. I finished off this guy in a way that I feel probably pretty alright with, and then this guy I'm doing a little bit of work. So how you doing, Garcias? Welcome. Day's been pretty good. Oh yeah, no, I freehanded those without masking tape. That was certainly interesting. Day has been pretty good. I went to the shop to play Trench Crusade. I got a game patch that I'm going to be playing on Saturday. I've already mentioned it in the stream, but for the people who don't know, because I'm going to be wrapping up pretty soon, actually. I want to announce the game I'm going to be doing next Saturday because I'm pretty excited because it took me a while to get it going. Because I don't think it ever officially got translated in English, but like it seems really, really neat from what I've seen about it, and also sort of continuing a trend from Tokimeki Memorial. No, just, I guess it's. I don't think if there's any commonality besides like a thing that I can't give away because it's just really like, well, it's another Konami game. Okay, we'll say it's another Konami game. Around roughly that era. Go. Yeah, God, yeah. I only had like 2 hours. I never did highlights. I never did highlights on Twitch, which I'm at that point where it's like, did I fuck up by not making highlights? Like, apparently everybody did highlights but me. I would download my VODs, and then usually I would take forever to upload them. I have a VOD channel that's separate that like has a bunch of ancient VODs like for previous iterations of my VTuber models that I would rarely update to be first. So I did a piss poor job at it. But now because I multi-stream, everything just gets uploaded to YouTube when I'm done streaming. It's really, really handy. And I get to meet some wonderful people like Lotta, Dullahan, Gusteau, and anyone else who might not be here today. Yeah, a lot of people got fucking just hit real hard though. So I do feel your pain. I do feel your pain if you've got a lot, because once again, downloading and uploading VODs fucking sucks. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I would download them and it would take forever to upload them. Yeah, this guy's got a little bit of highlights and stuff. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing? How you doing? Unfortunately though, I am going to need to wrap up. Do be getting late. So let me pause. We pause the tunes and let's go to the chatting screen. Then what? Thank you for coming, everybody. I had a bunch of fun. So this is not next week's schedule necessarily, but like I'm gonna explain what next week's schedule is. Tuesday and Wednesday will be the same. I'm gonna be playing some Arcanum. I'm gonna be painting probably the Shrine Anchorite on Tuesday. Thursday we will be back to movie night. So if you guys miss movie night, don't worry, it will return. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna be playing Police Knots. Which is a Hideo Kojima game in like a kind of like space cyberpunk future. Like, you know when a location has old LA that you're in for a treat. So I got it patched today. It's working in English. So that's the plan. And on Sunday, I'll be doing some more mini painting. So yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited for that. Everybody on the YouTube side, I will catch you later. Bye, YouTube people.